She looked me dead in the eyes after 3 years together and said the words that shattered everything. She announced, "My ex messaged me. I'm thinking about giving him another shot." I responded, "Follow your instincts." Then I reached out to her best friend who'd had a crush on me for years. My girlfriend's reaction when she spotted us at her go-to restaurant was priceless. I'm Jake, 27, and my now ex-girlfriend is losing it in our apartment complex's group chat as I write this. Let's rewind. Fiona and I had been together for 3 years. We met at a friend's cookout, clicked instantly, and moved in together after 18 months. I was set to propose next month. Ring bought, her dad's approval secured, the whole deal. 2 weeks ago, we're chilling with Netflix when her phone pings. Her expression shifts. "You okay?" I asked. "It's Dustin." Dustin, her ex from a 5-year relationship before me? The guy who dumped her via email to chase his music dreams? The one she mourned for the first 6 months we were together? What's he want? She paused, reading. He says he screwed up. He's been in therapy and realizes I'm the one he let slip away. He wants to meet up. My gut sank. And? I don't know. Maybe I should talk to him. For closure. Closure? After 3 years with me? She set her phone down. Look, I'm being upfront. Part of me wonders what could have been if he hadn't left. We had plans, you know? Now he's saying everything I wanted to hear back then. What about our plans? I just need to explore this. I might give him another shot. I owe it to myself to be sure. I was floored. 3 years. I'd supported her through her mom's cancer scare, held her when she lost her job, celebrated when she landed her dream gig, and she was ready to toss it for a guy who bailed on her? Follow your instincts, Fiona, I said softly. She looked shocked. That's it? You're not going to fight for us? You just said you want to try again with your ex. What's there to fight for? I expected more from you. And I expected loyalty from you. She met Dustin that Friday, came home at 1 a.m. Lipstick smudged, hair disheveled, reeking of cheap cologne and bourbon. We just talked, she claimed. Sure. Update 1. Fiona's been texting Dustin non-stop, not even hiding it, giggling at her phone during meals, taking calls in the bathroom, the whole deal. Still living in our apartment though, because she needs time to sort things out. Here's what Fiona doesn't know. Her best friend, Chloe, has had a thing for me since we met. Chloe admitted it herself, drunk at Fiona's birthday party last year, saying she'd never act on it because of girl code, but that Fiona was lucky. Yesterday, Chloe texted, "Heard about Dustin. You holding up?" Managing. She's basically dating him while living here. That's low. You deserve better. Thanks. Random question. Are you free for dinner Thursday? A long pause. You sure about this? Very sure. She made her choice. Time I made mine. Okay. Where? Rosemary's. 7 p.m. Rosemary's, Fiona's favorite spot, where she posted on Instagram every visit, where the staff knew us by name. That's bold. That's the goal. Thursday came. Fiona left at 6 o'clock to meet Dustin. I picked up Chloe at 6:30. She looked stunning. Red dress, heels, the works. You sure about this? She asked, getting into my car. Never been sure. At Rosemary's, our usual waitress, Monica, did a double take. Mr. J? No Fiona tonight? Not tonight. This is Chloe. Monica's eyes widened, but she stayed professional, seating us at Fiona's favorite window table. Halfway through appetizers, Chloe and I were having a blast. She was witty, engaging, actually cared about my job instead of being glued to her phone. Then my phone blew up. Fiona, are you serious? Chloe just posted from Rosemary's. That's our spot. With my best friend? I showed Chloe. She laughed, raising her wine glass. To new chapters? To new chapters. Update 2. I got home at 10 p.m. to find Fiona pacing furiously in the living room with Dustin. Dustin, in my apartment. How dare you? She screamed. How dare I what? Take Chloe to our place? It's a public restaurant and you were busy with him. I nodded at Dustin. Bro, that's harsh, Dustin said. He looked the part. Man bun, retro band tee, probably never held a steady job. I don't recall inviting you into my home. It's Fiona's home, too. Actually. It's not. My name's on the lease. She's month to month. Fiona's face flushed. You can't be serious. Dead serious. You want to explore things with your ex? Fine, but not while living in my apartment. Where am I supposed to go? Maybe Dustin's got room. Oh, wait. Don't you still live with your mom, Dustin? He bristled. I'm between spots. My music's blowing up. Sure. You two figure it out. Fiona, you've got 30 days notice starting tomorrow. I'll email it. You're kicking me out over one dinner with Chloe? No. I'm kicking you out because you're dating someone else while living here. Eating my food, using my utilities. She tried tears next. Babe. Please. Chloe's nothing. Dustin and I are just catching up. Catching up? Your hair was a mess, and you smelled like his cologne. It was just one kiss. Great, kissing at his mom's house. Dustin stepped forward. Look, man. Get out before I call the cops. They left. But not before Fiona said, you'll regret this. Chloe's just using you to hurt me. Funny, that's exactly what you're doing with me and Dustin. Update 3. The entitlement ramped up fast. Fiona tried claiming tenant rights, sending me a link about renter protections. I forwarded it to my lawyer friend who laughed. She's not on the lease. Just month to month. Your notice is solid. Then she went for emotional manipulation, posting old photos of us on Instagram with captions like, when promises meant something and 3 years tossed aside for spite. Her mom called. Why are you evicting my daughter? She's dating her ex while living in my apartment, Mrs. T. She says you're dating her best friend out of revenge. I'm dating Chloe because she actually wants to be with me, unlike your daughter. Silence. Then, Fiona's always chased what she can't have. I'm sorry. And plot twist, her own mom saw through her. Wednesday, I came home to find my Xbox, coffee maker, air fryer, and all my phone chargers gone. I texted Fiona. Return my stuff. Or I'm filing a police report. What stuff? Those were ours. I have receipts in my name. An hour later, everything was back. Dumped on the doorstep. The Xbox scratched. Classy. Thursday, Chloe and I went to a local band's concert at a small venue. Posted a few stories, genuinely enjoying ourselves. Fiona showed up with Dustin. Fancy running into you, she said, faking casual. It's a free country, I replied. She glared at Chloe. I can't believe you'd do this to me. We're supposed to be best friends. We're best friends? Chloe corrected. Until you threw away a good man for someone who already ditched you once. You were waiting for this, weren't you? Always hanging around, laughing at his jokes, acting supportive. I supported your relationship until you ended it. Dustin tried to pull her away. Babe, let's go. Don't babe me. This is your fault. My fault? Dustin said. You're the one who reached out to me. I raised an eyebrow. She contacted you? Yeah. A month ago, Dustin said. Said she was thinking about me. Fiona paled. That's not. You texted me first after liking my old photos and posting our old song. I looked at Chloe, who was stifling a laugh. Fiona had orchestrated this mess, and was now mad it backfired. Update 4. Monday morning, my landlord called. Your girlfriend said, there's water damage in the apartment. No damage, and she's my ex. She was adamant the bathroom's flooded. I'm in the bathroom now. It's fine. Got it. I'll ignore her calls. Tuesday, Fiona switched tactics, telling mutual friends I was controlling and abusive, claiming I isolated her and monitored her spending. Our friend Jake called. Fiona's saying wild stuff. You wouldn't let her see friends. Checked her phone, super controlling. Jake, you crashed at our place drunk last month. She went to girls' nights weekly. I never touched her phone. Yeah, figured. She's also saying you cheated, but everyone saw her post about Dustin being her soulmate 2 days ago. I checked Instagram. Sure enough, a photo of her and Dustin captioned, sometimes you lose yourself to find your soulmate. 3 years of settling showed me what love isn't. Comments roasted her. Didn't you cheat on him? Isn't this the ex who ghosted you? Team Jake. She deleted it within an hour, but screenshots were everywhere. Wednesday, the apartment drama peaked. I came home to a super glued lock, called a locksmith, again. Checked the security camera I'd installed after the Xbox theft. Clear footage of Fiona gluing it at 3:00 p.m. I sent her the video. Destruction of property, that's a crime. Prove it's me. It's HD footage of your face. I was upset. Tell it to the judge. Filed a police report. They warned her to stay away from the property. Update 5. The 30 days were up. Fiona had to move out. She arrived with Dustin and a U-Haul. I'd packed her stuff neatly in the living room, even washed and folded her clothes. I'm not that petty. Where's my grandma's vase? She demanded. What vase? The blue one. You mean my blue vase from HomeGoods? It's in my kitchen. That was mine. Receipt says otherwise. She claimed random items were hers. The TV, bought before we met. The couch, a gift from my parents. Even my grandmother's cookbook. That's been in my family for 50 years, I said. You promised me the recipes, I promised to cook them for you. Big difference. Dustin was useless, scrolling on his phone while she melted down. Then Chloe arrived, bringing me lunch. Perfect timing. Fiona lost it. You brought her here? Now? She brought lunch because she's thoughtful. This is humiliating. No, humiliating is cheating on your boyfriend and being mad when he moves on. She turned to Chloe. How do you live with yourself? You're supposed to be my friend. Chloe set down the food. Fiona, I was your friend. I listened to you complain about how boring stability was, how you craved Dustin's excitement. You got what you wanted, Dustin and drama. Now leave him alone. You planned this. No. You planned it when you swung back to your ex. I just refused to watch you hurt a good man and get away with it. Dustin finally spoke. Babe, can we go? Mom's making dinner. Fiona's face. Priceless. She'd thrown everything away for a guy living with his mom. Final update. 3 weeks since she moved out. Here's the rundown. Fiona's living with Dustin and his mom, who, per mutual friends, charges them rent, makes them do chores, and enforces a 10 p.m. curfew. The rock star can't even practice music at home. Fiona's been subtweeting about fake friends and men who can't handle strong women. Nobody's biting. Jake says Dustin's music career taking off means 3 unpaid coffee shop gigs, and Fiona drives him because his license was suspended for unpaid tickets. The engagement ring? Returned it. Used the cash for a Costa Rica trip with Chloe. We posted photos. Fiona viewed every story but didn't comment. While we were away, she tried a final manipulation, posting she was pregnant, and I was the father, demanding support. I commented publicly. Funny, since we haven't been intimate in 2 months and I had a vasectomy last year. Try again. She deleted it fast. Dustin dumped her that day. He didn't know about the post and realized she was trying to trap someone with money. She showed up at my apartment last Tuesday, sobbing. I messed up. Dustin was a mistake. Can we try again? We had 3 good years. You threw them away in one text. I was confused. And you followed your heart to another guy's bed. That's not fair. It's completely fair. You chose. Now live with it. She tried one last jab. Chloe doesn't love you. She just wanted what I had. Chloe, overhearing, stepped out. No, Fiona. I wanted someone who wouldn't ditch me the second an ex texted. I found him. Fiona left crying, posting a self-love quote an hour later. Chloe and I are taking it slow, but it's great. She pays her share, doesn't expect mind reading, and doesn't text exes. Fiona's working 2 jobs to cover rent at Dustin's mom's place, even after their breakup, with nowhere else to go. Dustin's dating a 19-year-old barista. His mom charges Fiona extra for utilities. The friend group's shifted, everyone sees her game, especially after the fake pregnancy stunt. Rosemary's? Monica says Fiona tried going with a Tinder date last week. They were fully booked. Chloe and I had reservations that night. Karma's sweet. Edit. Yes. I had a vasectomy last year for medical reasons. Fiona knew making her pregnancy claim wilder. Edit 2. Chloe says hi and clarifies she's no home wrecker, just a home enhancer. She's redecorating my place and it looks incredible. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you really like our videos, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.